got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Murphy in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Jones is out there with Richardson. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Zohan in at the 4-man position. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Over to the left wing. Outside Murphy. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio with the ball, getting their first strike of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Offensive rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Williamson missing. Valanciunas against Johnson, and he converts the layup.
Remarkable poise from the swingman. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Pass to Murphy. First quarter, just over a minute played. McCollum finds Williamson. Shot clock at 5, 11 feet away. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Williamson in the post. Murphy. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Williamson.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Jones. 12 points his last outing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Passes it to McCollum. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Over Richardson. Not going to go that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Jones, no luck.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The pass to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by McCollum.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score it with the best, but he also can facilitate.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. On the wing, Johnson. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. It's stolen by Jones.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great use of the pump fake. Smart move by Valanciunas to get himself to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Valanciunas hits them both. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
And here's New Orleans now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Here's Purtle. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Johnson against Murphy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Richardson, good.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
Jones against McCollum. And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. Here's Williamson, and the bank shot is good. Williamson's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Jones with it. Now Valanciunas defending. One-on-one here. Here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Spurs trail by 8. Richardson outside. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Now Richardson. Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Richardson for 3. Offensive rebound. Pirtle inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pirtle, the pass to Sohan. From deep, Richardson. Pelicans pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Here's McCollum. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
Here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. San Antonio calls timeout.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Pass to Roby. Spurs passing it around. Collins, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Daniels. He kicks to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the shot goes in. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In the corner, it's McDermott. A three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Williamson finds Jones. Tips it up. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 10 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Roby. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Here's Vassell. Hits it from three-point range.
A lot of Vassell's buckets come off assists. He's very comfortable on catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down low. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one falls for Jones. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Jones. Here's Roby, covered by Nance. 5 to shoot.
And their three-point shot is just off the mark to start the game.
A three-pointer off the mark. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And here is Vassell. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Alvarado. Graham, the pass to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A 12-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
.136 left in the first quarter of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pulls it up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Here's Graham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
Here's Alvarado. Graham, the pass to Nance. Back to Graham. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Graham missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Roby. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pelicans leading by 10. Up top, Graham, covered by Vassell. Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by New Orleans. Now here's McDermott, guarded closer. Clock at 6, stolen. In the corner, Daniels from outside the arc. He can't hit that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. New Orleans on top. They lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Spurs trail by 12. We've got Johnson. Josh Richardson out there with Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Sohan in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Murphy can't hit. The Spurs shooting 40% from the field. The 15-footer. Richardson, no luck.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
McCollum against Jones. Hayes dishes to Jones. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Jones against McCollum. Richardson outside. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Very good at working off the pick and roll. Josh getting all the separation he needs.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster. I love whenever Johnson goes at the defense inside because it puts them in a very difficult position.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away.
2 shots.
Great effort.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And that one misses. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's Sohan missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
If he passes to Valanciunas. Over Richardson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead. Johnson outside. To the middle. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. Lets a floater go. That one goes in. Johnson's got 6.
Check out Johnson's touch on that shot. It was feathery.
Passes it to Murphy. Over Johnson. Murphy can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson's shot is off.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Cullen passes to Williamson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Here's Johnson. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
Jones against McCollum. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson. Spurs trail by 8. Over to the wing. And there's the pass to Richardson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Valanciunas. Murphy with the ball. 3-pointer. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
For San Antonio, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The fader. They grab their own miss. Johnson.
Getting to the line, something this team wants more of from Keldon Johnson.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
Shoot two.
And that one falls for Johnson.
What I like about Keldon Johnson, he doesn't settle. Most of his shots come from inside the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Jones against Richardson. Jones kicks to McCollum. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. McCollum, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
He misses the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And he's good on the second.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Outside Murphy. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his fourth rebound in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Richardson. He has 6. Now here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A different look now for San Antonio. Roby comes in for Pirtle, and it's Vassell in for Josh Richardson. And the second free throw, good. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So skilled at drawing contact. I like when C.J. McCollum plays with aggression.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Valanciunas. The 3. Nance controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Sohan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Vassell. Misses off the right eye. New Orleans leading by 11. Alvarado passes to Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Both free throws good from Nance. Spurs trail by 13. Passes to Roby. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The pass to Valanciunas. It's tipped. Now here's Vassell. Graham defending.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Though Devontae is a natural-born scorer, he's developed into a solid playmaker as well.
Spurs shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Now here's McDermott. D right on him. To the left wing. That'll be the pass to McDermott. 6 to shoot. Inside. And that one's good. Daniels. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Vassell, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Roby, covered by Nance. Roby the pass to Collins. Vassell with it. 5 points in the game. No good there with the step-back J.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The shot's good from Nance.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Vassell. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. McDermott can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The feed to Valanciunas. Here's Nance. Makes it off the glass. Nance has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Wide open. And that one goes long. Pelicans leading by 19. Pass to Graham. Valanciunas with the ball. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Vassell. And the pass to Roby. Down low. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Slick move by Vassell against contact, managing to work his way inside.
Here's Alvarado. Now Valanciunas. There's the dish to Daniels. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Roby. The teardrop falls in. Roby's got his first points of the night.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Alvarado. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Vassell. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Roby. Basket counts. Roby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Nance outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pelicans lead by 19. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Pelicans?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass is like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, no lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when the team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs, trailing by 19. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Larry Nance out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Murphy in at the small forward spot.
Hurdle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
New Orleans leading by 17. Here's McCollum. Banked in off the glass. McCollum's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Richardson following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Valanciunas is checked in for Nance. Here's Jones. Johnson outside. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 13.
We are seeing more and more of this from Keldon Johnson. His confidence allowing him to catch fire.
McCollum dishes to Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And so Jones nails both of them. Spurs trail by 19. Jones the pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. Feeds it to Pirtle. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Comes up empty down low.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less clang from the charity stripe.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Johnson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Murphy's got 7 points. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Jones kicks to Richardson. To the right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Tries again. Again, Johnson missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
It's McCollum with the drive. Spurs trail by 18. In the corner, it's Richardson. San Antonio again missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's McCollum. Second shot opportunity. No good from Valanciunas. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
A big showy dunk. Johnson was out to make a statement.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Right side, Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Richardson. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That one misses.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Pelicans leading by 15. McCollum outside. Kicks it to Williamson. Takes the 3, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's the Pelicans now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
4 on the shot clock. Johnson. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can count on Poeltl to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. New Orleans leading by 13. McCollum kicks to Murphy. Richardson against Jones. Goes back up. It's deflected. They shoot again. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jones, no luck. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Murphy can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Johnson. Cans the 12-footer. Johnson's got 18 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
McCollum against Jones. Pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Murphy can't hit. Spurs trail by 11. Left side, Jones. It's Richardson on the wing. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 11.
Nice shot by Josh Richardson. He gives you another guy that can extend the defense.
McCollum against Jones. McCollum dishes to Murphy. Can they get it? Here's Hayes. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by McCollum. Jones, no luck. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They're leading by 8. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Hayes. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Count it.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
Spurs trail by 13. Passes it to Vassell. Back to Richardson. Over Alvarado. That one wide left. Pelicans leading by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now the pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They keep sending him to the line, and he has been unable to respond, missing most of them. He's only made 4. And that one falls for Johnson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans leading by 12. And Jones has it in the corner. A rebound by the Spurs. For San Antonio, they have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. No good on that one. No luck that time either. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Nance. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny, or you can just front the post.
Spurs trail by 14. to Johnson. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Now here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing. Here's Roby. Goes up again. Johnson can't hit.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
That one falls.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Over to the left wing. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
No good on the free throw.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. That one is no good. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 9-1 run. And a fast break now for the Spurs. McDermott can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 16. To the inside. Here's Nance. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's McDermott, covered by Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Nance.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And as for McDermott, how about the last couple of seasons he's had?
GA, career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
And he's good on the second. Pelicans leading by 15. Here's Alvarado. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Jones. The shot from the low post is good. Jones has got 10 points.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak pick.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. No good on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Valanciunas is checked in. Spurs trail by 17. Johnson outside. Over Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Numbers for him at the line, not good. Not even 50% with only 5 makes.
Two.
First free throw is good. Zion Williamson's checked in for Nance. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he has been battling some serious demons at the line tonight. Good to see him finally come through on that trip.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Johnson. Williamson in the post. And it goes down 2 points. Williamson's got 14.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Johnson right side. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Williamson double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's San Antonio with it. Spurs trail by 17. Johnson outside. Back to Vassell. To the middle. Johnson, the pass to Roby. Richardson outside. To the wing on the left. McDermott kicks to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Alvarado. 10 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Jones. Josh Richardson out there with Pirtle. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Now here's McCollum. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
It's Richardson on the wing. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Pirtle. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Outside, Jones over McCollum. Jones, no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jones in the post. He's guarded by McCollum. Jones, no luck.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
McCollum finds Jones. Back to McCollum. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Valanciunas. Second chance shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Richardson. San Antonio again missing. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Murphy. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs.
Timeout, timeout.
Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. San Antonio calls timeout. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Lewis covering. They need this. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Bates Diop. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Lewis down low. That one good for 2.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by New Orleans.
Graham surveying the floor. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one thing to like about Bates Diop is his ability to score from all 3 areas.
Greg, what I like is he's comfortable facing up, and he can put the ball on the floor. He's a strong cutter, and that kind of versatility goes a long way in the NBA.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Graham with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Langford. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Passes to Jang. Now Langford. Graham defending. Shot clock at 6. And here's Langford. San Antonio again missing. Lewis outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Valanciunas. Collins grabs the miss. Hayes with the steal. Down low. Here's Valanciunas.
And this is what you like to see from Valanciunas, being active on offense and racking up some points.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
There's the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Takes it inside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Pass to Hayes. Now Lewis. Graham in the corner. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, boy, Devontae Graham had them on skates.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Bates Diop. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul. Pass to Langford. Hayes with the steal. Hernan Gomez kicks to Daniels. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Graham. On the wing, Daniels. The pass to Hernan Gomez. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Hernan Gomez has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Langford. Lewis covering. Now here's Jang. Kicks to Langford. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Graham with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Inside. Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Collins. Lets it go with a 3. That shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Now Daniels. Back to Graham. Passes it to Hayes. A floater. Lewis outside. Here's Bates Diop. Lewis grabs the board. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Bates Diop. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Bates Diop. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. And here is Graham. Pass to Williamson. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Stolen by Collins. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Langford. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for San Antonio. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's McDermott. Pass to Langford. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 12. Langford misses. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lewis misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Valanciunas.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Good on the shot.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Lewis outside. Passes it to Marshall. Lewis outside. Shoots over McDermott. Lewis misses. To the paint. There's the pass to Jang. And he drives in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Zion, you never let him back in the game tonight. How did you finish so strongly?
Just being consistent, not letting up after we get a big lead. Coach came and emphasized it at halftime, and then we just came out and stayed consistent.
Yeah, it was a wire-to-wire job tonight, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.